Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. And a chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He won't be happy with that one. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Rice. Chance here to counter. Now it's Hazard. Matthäus.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be...
He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is a promising build-up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ibrahimovic going after that. Nesta. Ball is over the line. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Nesta. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff carries the ball down the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matthäus. Michael can see things, others simply cannot. Matthäus purring through the gears. He slings, getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He's had it taken off him. It's a really well-measured ball. Matthäus. And Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cruyff. Lahm. Very nicely done. And it's Cruyff. Lovely feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. Rice. And it's Rice. He might be in here! Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. Vieira ploughing through the middle. Matthäus, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rafael Varane. Ball played for Nesta. Nesta. And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's charged, surely! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Varane with the clearance. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, delightful ball. Vieira. Cruyff. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lahm. Icon. Mateus has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Out of play for a throw. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the
Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 12, Marcelo, el dorsal 41, el dorsal 22, Eto'o, el dorsal 20, Ibrahimovic. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
He
21.
will be livid with himself.
El dorsal 11, Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 30, el dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And this is Bale. Bale! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Delivers the ball, and he's following up! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Ah, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The two
7,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the
será
same time.
sustituido por el dorsal 15, cambio de jugadores.
Knocks it into space. Madrid are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Pull it. It's Bale! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Hakimi is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. France clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's Messi. No way through. Driving on and making good progress. Hakimi.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Referee's given a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. He is through here. And that is well cleared. Rafael Varane. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. And that's it. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning.
And it's been given away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, nicely intercepted, and they can counter here. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lahm is there to clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to dink it through. Cleared without hesitation. He's had it taken off him. Passing nice and neat. That's travelling a long way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hazard. Lahm. Lahm made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. He has found the way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
France are looking to go forward now. Nicely spread. In with the challenge. Marcelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Ibrahimovic. Varane is the guilty party there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Vieira. Great ball, and he's in here. Hoisted in. And a chance! And he's done it! Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mateus has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. France's free kick then.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Great chance! It's hit the upright, and no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Vieira! Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gullit is firing after that one. And here's Cruyff. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Lahm, searching pass he's played there. And he was alert to it. Van der Sar sends that a long way. And he's forced to go back. Vieira. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lahm. Vieira.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rice. Marcelo. Great vision. Mateus gets it away. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we get things going again.
Madrid really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Ibrahimovic, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Rice. Tries to pass it through. Rice is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ibrahimovic. France do have a chance to counter here. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ferdinand has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Marcelo running with intent. In towards the back stick. Varane gets it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Lahm. Now it's Hazard. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Hazard. Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 8.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has a look up. And he's there to belt it away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Roberto Carlos going after that. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Not a hint of offside here. And he's quick to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. And this is Bale.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just...
It's Eto'o! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Madrid really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's picked his way through. Shot, surely! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Played in. Varane is there, and he can get that clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Marcelo. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Mateus. No way through. And here's Messi. Pass is just off target. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. There will be a throw-in. Another throw-in. And it's Bale. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Seedorf. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. It's crossed into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
Lovely feet. Seedorf. Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Mateus. Adriano. Edmilson. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Gullit wants to run onto this, and it's Marcelo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Šeško. Nesta, who's set up one goal so far. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick, punched away. And that was very necessary. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's having a hit! And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 2 then. He's in a great position here. And that's been drilled in. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A big, deep breath. Goal! France! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
France have their lead.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
Yaya Toure.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a threatening ball. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
Messi with the clearance. Šeško, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now it's Gullit. Could move up a gear here. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mateus. Nice looking ball. Nesta cuts out the pass. Oh, good looking ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is on the finish! And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the...
Takes a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's the chance to counter. Vieira calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And it's Cruyff, looking for a runner. Gullit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So much time and space here. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Madrid have a free kick. Lahm receives it in a wide position. And shifted it to the flank. Has crossed him. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Approaching the half-hour mark. Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Driving forward. Maldini makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. France are back on level terms. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look very... He's having a shot! Goal! And they've got their lead back. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid leading. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely worked. And this is Cruyff. Marcelo. And he's in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Salam tries to pass it through. And he's gone backward here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. That'll be a throw. Opts for safety. Over to the other side. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Cristiano Ronaldo. We are into stoppage time. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. So no flag here. Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's had it nicked away. Oh, easy pickings there.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Yeah. Rafael Varane. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vieira. It's a searching pass, and this is Azar. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that should get the job done.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 12.
And it's been taken short.
Marcelo.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And a header! Well taken goal. Into the lead once more. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
France making further changes here, and in quick succession. Bale coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Madrid with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cafu. And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And this is Bale. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. So what can they make of this?
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mateus, spread it left. Mateus, and it's Bale. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Bale really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. Varane clears it away. Now, can they get him away? So it's going to be another corner. Madrid have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. France are looking to go forward now.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Bale. Diving header! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Roberto Carlos. Buffon claims comfortably. Hakimi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Hakimi gets into a good position. And he's there to belt it away. Bale. Mateus powering forward here. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal del estadio. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Bale. Vieira is there to clear. Varane cuts it out. Seedorf. That has been slung wide. Messi. That's Thuram. Gabriel is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Bale. And here's Messi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi. And it's Seedorf. And that is a little undercooked. Šeško. Can he get it through? Defend it. And it is half-time in extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
El dorsal 16.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. That's an imaginative pass. That looks a good ball through. And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Adriano. And it's Seedorf. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Good ball, good take. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's a good spell of possession, this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vieira. And this is Messi. And the shot! And that is as far as it goes. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. The end of the game. Reflections? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Cruyff. France are looking to break at pace.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the... There's the shot! Mateus, he's found a way through. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out towards the right wing, cross to the back post, getting up there!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Marcelo. Foot in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Krullet. That That's a little off target. Now the ball's gone astray. Big chance! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No, he's managed to misplace that. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Rice gives it back. And he's forced to go back. And it's Lahm. Cruyff, who does have an assist to his name. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Ibrahimovic. And here's Azar. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. And that was nowhere near his best. And that's going right the way across. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice. Marcelo. Lofted in. And a header! And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Madrid firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we are back on the way. Michael. Here's Vieira. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. That's Maldini. Maldini running with the ball. Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mateus. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lahm. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Vieira.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's Maicon. And Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Look at the space. Rice! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A case now of complete control. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a good run down the left. Marcelo proves just a little bit too strong.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 20, Ibrahimovic. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 30, el dorsal 21, Bale.
Important interception.
Eto'o. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vieira. Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Time and again they are repelled. Marcelo. For Bale. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mateus. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet is onto this. Lahm. It is a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up.
El dorsal 12, Marcelo. El dorsal 7.
And this is Bale.
Serán sustituidos por
Deftly
el
away.
dorsal 9, el dorsal 11, Roberto Carlos.
And it's
El
Vieira.
dorsal 15. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Messi.
jugadores.
He's having a pop! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are right back within touch! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
This is what...
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Eto'o is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Seedorf receives it. Terrific! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! France are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mateus. Ball looks a good one. He is through here. He is just caressing the ball. Crosses it. Oh, good effort. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Marcelo. Vieira. Bale. Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. France are down to 10 men. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Madrid really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Niños que estén interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al saltar al campo pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio. Cambio de jugadores.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Seedorf. Seedorf touches it back. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Driven in. Adriano! Harmlessly behind. It's a throw-in. Marcelo. And he goes cross-field. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. And it's Seedorf. Hullet never out of the action for very long. And it's Hullet. Bale. Shot at goal! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
France have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Van der Sar can get it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball swung in. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Bale goes short. Now it's Messi. And the finish! Mateus clears without hesitation. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So just 15 minutes still to come. So this is it, 1 goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Turns back here, probably the best option. Good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Šeško! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, good take in a good area. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Eto'o. And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. Mateus. Chance! And that's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So again, we had parity.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Incoming delivery. Leicester getting this one clear. Bale. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Madrid take this the distance.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So time to shake the weariness out of those limbs and to engage with focus. It's penalty kicks. It is that dreaded time. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Denied remarkably.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Bale is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, it's a really good save. Well, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Bale, second to go. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Pullet is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Madrid are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Big character, big moment, big save. Adriano, the third man up. A swift riposte. Mateus is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. Yeah, looked so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he saved it! And the drama continues. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, that's going to annoy the keeper.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
France have to score. And that will do it.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Hoy se enfrentan
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lahm. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lahm has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. No, he's just misjudged that one. And now they can clear their lines. Madrid controlling the possession in this early phase. Marcelo. That has been cut short. Maicon conjures time and space where few can. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Goal! France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Ibrahimovic really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's chosen to go back. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he can clear it away. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking response.
Shapes to shoot! Michael. And now the breakaway. France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to...
Impressive jump! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard goes short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely bit of skill. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it rattles the bar! Ferdinand. Rafael Varane. And it's Lahm. For Maicon. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. Mateus making good progress on the right-hand side. Quick look, then... Oh, good climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lahm with the clearance. Opts to play it. Hazard! What a wonderful goal! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
France have their lead. Vieira. Cruyff quietly revving up. Vieira. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now there's a fine ball. Backward it goes. Ibrahimovic. And it's Lahm. Just too much on that. So a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. So what can they make of this? Pressing high and with purpose. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lahm. Hazard. And it's Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cruyff. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff powering forward here. Lahm defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gabriel, a player who needs no introduction. Marcelo getting forward. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Vieira. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Se va a producir
So we
un
have
cambio de
movement on
jugadores.
both benches.
El dorsal 20, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 4, el
Mateus,
dorsal 8, el dorsal
incoming
49,
delivery.
el dorsal 7,
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh,
el
nice
dorsal
touch.
12, Marcelo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22,
Stands tall, impenetrable.
el dorsal 30,
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
el dorsal 9,
Nicely spread.
el dorsal 15,
Mateus receives it in a wide position. Terrific effort!
se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Firm
de
header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
France making further changes here and in quick succession. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Mateus, and it's Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Maicon. Seedorf. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. It's Eto'o! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. France have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. Vieira is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Cafu. That has been shifted off it. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Habrá 3 minutos
Well, they
de
shouldn't be
descuento.
dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Gabriel is there to clear. The end, time is up. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.